Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Rachana from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering pursuing first year BE in Computer Science and Engineering. Today we are going to start with a new topic, that is type-based classification of solid waste. Before starting with type-based classifications, so let us see what is solid waste. Solid waste refers to any discarded materials or substances that are in a solid state, including household garbage, industrial waste, and debris from construction and demolition activities. It can encompass a wide range of items such as paper, plastics, food waste, metals, glass, and more. Proper management of solid waste is crucial to minimize environmental impact and promote sustainability. Next, what is the importance of classification? Classification is crucial for effective waste management as it helps in identifying and sorting different types of waste. This process enables the implementation of specific disposal methods tailored to each category, promoting recycling, proper treatment, and reducing environmental impact. Efficient classification facilitates the separation of hazardous materials, ensuring they are handled and disposed of safely, contributing to a cleaner and healthier environment. Next, what are the types of waste classification? Based on composition of nature, it is classified as garbage waste, ashes and residues, combustible and non-combustible waste, bulky waste, biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, dead animals, abandoned vehicles, construction and demolition, and hazardous waste. So let's discuss one by one. First, garbage waste. Garbage waste is commonly classified into two main types, organic waste and inorganic waste. So what is organic waste? This includes biodegradable materials, so which can be biodegradable, like food scraps, yard waste, and other natural substances. It can be composted to create nutrient rich soil. Inorganic waste. This consists of non-biodegradable items such as plastic, metal, glass, and paper. Inorganic waste often needs proper recycling or disposal methods to prevent environmental harm. Efficient waste management involves separating these types to facilitate recycling and reduce the environment impact of landfills. Next, ashes and residues. Solid waste classification can vary by region, but generally ashes and residues fall into the category of non-hazardous solid waste. Ashes often result from the combustion of materials like wood, coal, or other solid fuels, while residues may include the byproducts of various industrial processes. It's important to note that specific regulations and classification can differ, so local waste management guidelines should be consulted for accurate information in a particular area. Additionally, some residues may be considered hazardous based on their composition. So, through analysis is essential for proper classification and disposal. Next, combustible and non-combustible waste. It is generally classified into two main categories, combustible and non-combustible. So what is combustible waste? It refers to waste materials that can be easily set on fire and burn at relatively low temperature. So what are the examples? Paper, cardboard, wood, cloth, rubber, and certain plastics. So let us see what are the characteristics of combustible waste. These materials can be incinerated, which is a common method for their disposal. Next, what is non-combustible waste? Includes waste materials that do not easily catch fire or burn. So what are the examples? Metals, glass, ceramics, and some plastics. Characteristics of a non-combustible waste is incineration is not a suitable method for disposal, and alternative methods like recycling or landfilling are often used. It's essential to manage both types of waste responsibly, considering environmental impact and sustainable waste disposal practices. Next, bulky waste. Type-based classification of bulky solid waste involves categorizing waste items based on their material composition. Common categories include metallic waste, items like old appliances, metal, furniture, and scrap metal. Next, wood waste includes furniture, pallets, and other wood items. Plastic waste, various plastic products, containers, and packaging materials. Textile waste, clothing, fabrics, and other textile materials. Next, electronic waste, discarded electronic devices such as computers, TVs, and smartphones. Next, glass waste, bottles as jars and other glass containers. Next, rubber waste, types and other rubber based products. Next, mixed waste, items that contain a combination of materials and are challenging to support. Next, let's move on to the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable solid waste includes organic materials like food scraps and yard waste that can naturally decompose. Non biodegradable solid waste comprises materials that do not easily break down, such as plastics and metals. Proper disposal and recycling methods are crucial to manage both types of effectively and reduce environmental impact. Next, dead animals. Dead animals are typically considered a form of solid waste. Proper disposal is crucial to prevent the spread of diseases and avoid environmental contamination. Local regulations often dictate specific procedures such as burial, incineration, rendering, or disposal at designated facilities. It's important to follow guidelines to ensure responsible and safe handling of deceased animals. Next, abandoned vehicles. Abandoned vehicles are typically classified as solid waste, falling under the category of bulky waste or abandoned property. Proper disposal methods vary by location, but they often involve coordination with local authorities or waste management services to ensure responsible handling and recycling of materials. Check with your local municipality for specific guidelines on the disposal of abandoned vehicles as solid waste. Next, construction and demolition waste. Construction and demolition solid waste can be classified into several types based on its composition. Common categories include concrete and masonry, debris from demolished structures, including concrete bricks and stones. Next, wood waste include lumber, pallets, and other wooden materials generated during construction or demolition. Metal, scrap metal arising from the demolition of structures or excess construction materials. Next, drywall, gypsum based materials such as drywall or plasterboard. Plastics, packaging materials, pipes, or other plastic components used in construction. Insulation materials includes materials like fiberglass, foam board, or other insulation products like glass, windows, glass panels, and other glass components. Next, hazardous waste. Some C and D waste may be classified as hazardous, including certain paints, adhesive, or asbestos containing materials. And the last waste, that is hazardous waste. Hazardous solid waste is classified based on characteristics and listed waste. Characteristics include ignitability, corrosivity, reactivity, and toxicity. Listed wastes are specific materials deemed hazardous. The classification helps regulate proper disposal and management to minimize environmental impact. So let's conclude this video by type-based classification of solid waste is crucial for effective waste management. In conclusion, this approach facilitates targeted strategies for disposal, recycling, and reduction, promoting environmental sustainability and minimizing the impact on ecosystems. It enables the identification of specific challenges associated with different waste types, fostering informed decision making for a cleaner and more sustainable future. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you like, please like and share the subscribe.